So good afternoon farmers, and welcome to another video still about geese farming. And today I want us to talk about the minimum care that your geese require, because many farmers are taking it the wrong way, thinking that although geese are very hard birds, but they have some minimal requirements. So for those who are new, please subscribe to our channel so that you get more updates. And therefore today we look at maybe 3 or 5 minimum care that you should be able to provide to your birds for them to live happily. The first one, of course, is a shelter. Shelter is very important because these birds they require shelter just like any other birds. You can see that some of them have run away. The second one, especially when they are mature, is they need deworming. After every 3 months, you should deworm your geese so that those parasites will not be able to hinder their growth. So when I talk about a shelter, I know some of you, in fact majority of you know how to make a shelter for chicken. It is the same shelter type that you require, only that for geese it is supposed to be bigger in size, because as you can see these birds are relatively larger than chicken. The third type of requirement that they have is that they should have plenty of water. They should have plenty of water, because these birds, they use water to clean their bodies. They need a lot of it. They also have a problem with regulating their body temperature, because these are waterfowl. They are birds that are supposed to be living in water. So they need water for bathing, water during mating, and also water especially when during the sunny season. The other requirement that they have is they are not supposed to live alone. Like you only have one goose in your compound. That one is very detrimental to its health. So they should be at least 2 or 3. They should have partners for mating and also for companionship. And the other thing, of course, is that you should regularly check their feet. Yeah, because if they have bruises, yeah, then they develop a condition that is known as a bubble foot, where the foot increases in size, especially on the lower part, and that means that that goose cannot be able to walk comfortably. So it is your duty as a farmer to make sure that you are checking the health of their feet, and make sure that there are no thorns or some other materials that are lodged into their feet. So the other thing about the geese that you should be able to check them there is of course about the what we have as I don't know why I'm missing that term, but mostly it is also their health. This is something to do with the compound that they are in. The compound is supposed to be very clean. These artificial hair and weaves and wigs, don't allow them to ingest non-digestible, those the plastics and other shiny materials in your compound. So be on the lookout. Ensure that you are not allowing people to dump used hairs and wigs, especially in the grazing fields, because if you do that, then you are going to find that your geese are ingesting them, and then they are blocking them, and they are not able to digest their food successfully, meaning that that one, of course, is very detrimental to their health. The other thing I have come to realize about geese, especially when they are very young, that is when they are between the age of 1 month to the age of 3 months, they are going to need supplementary feeds, especially in areas where you do not have enough grasses for them to graze on. So you need to supplement them between the ages of 1 month to around 3 months. Then from there, because especially this is the time where they are developing their wings, this is the time that they need a little bit of more proteins and also carbohydrates. So you can see there, as I was talking about the issues of water. High water is important to them. You can see some of them are bathing there. It is very unfortunate that they are quite far away from home. They are supposed to be swimming in some of those small tanks that they use. So those, I think, are the minimal care that you can provide for your geese for them to live happily.